Shanti. Avyakt BaapDada. Today's date 13th November 1969. 13th of November 1969. Murli's title is BaapDada's hopes instead of quantity become those with quality and make others the same. BaapDada's hope is instead of quantity become those with quality and make others the same. Today, the practice of being bodiless and then coming into a body is being made firm. Just as BaapDada enters a body from being in the bodiless state, in the same way, all of you children have to become bodiless and then enter a body. You have to stabilize yourself in the Avyakt stage and then come into the corporeal world. Are you increasing your practice of this day by day? Baba is asking, are you increasing your practice of this day by day? Whom does BaapDada come to meet when he comes? Souls. Which souls? The souls of the world. Baba says the souls of the whole world who are elevated. So BaapDada comes to meet the souls of the whole world who are elevated. Those elevated souls have a meeting with BaapDada. Do you have such intoxication that you are the elevated souls of the entire world? Only elevated souls attain the fortune of meeting the Almighty Authority. So, BaapDada only sees the shining stars in the center of the foreheads. What names are you stars called by? Firstly, you are the lucky stars, and you are also the stars of the eyes. What other stars are you? Have you forgotten being the stars of the task that still remains for the children? You have forgotten the task that takes effort. Remember your task. You are the stars of BaapDada's hope. The task for which you are remembered still remains. Have you accomplished the task for which BaapDada has hope in you? BaapDada has the hope in each of you stars that you will give BaapDada's introduction to many and make them worthy. Many will be created through one. Check to see if you have become like that. You have met many like that, and so a quantity is being prepared. You now have to create quality. It is easy to create quantity, but BaapDada has the hope in the stars that you will now create quality. This task still remains. You have to create quality. You are creating quantity anyway, but nevertheless, the service of preparing such quality souls still now remains. Even one soul of quality will automatically, Baba says, even one soul of quality will automatically bring a quantity of souls. Even a single one of quality can bring many. Quality can bring quantity. You now have to accomplish this task that still remains. Are you yourselves content with the quality of your service? You become happy seeing the quantity of service you do, but you have to become content in service, seeing the quality of your service. How will you bring about quality? To the extent you have divine qualities, accordingly we will bring about souls with quality. So the trick is, to the extent you have divine qualities, accordingly you will bring about souls with quality. Some children have to labor a lot in every aspect, in their effort as well as in their service. Some have to labor a lot and some less. What is the reason for this? Sometimes someone feels something to be different, and at other times the same person will find the same thing to be easy. Why is this? Do you find it to be labor because of the lack of your dharana? For some tasks, people say that it is not in that one's fortune. Here, no one would say that. Due to which particular weakness do you feel is to be labor? Baba says, due to which particular weakness do you feel is to be labor? You have to follow Srimad. But even then, why are you not able to follow it? The reason why you find it to be hard work, whether in your effort or in your service, is that although you have all the aspects in your intellect, you do not go into the subtle aspects. Those who have a subtle intellect do not find it to be hard work. However, those who have a gross intellect feel it to be a lot of hard work. You need a subtle intellect in order to follow Srimad. You have to practice going into the subtly. Baba says you have to practice going into the subtly. In other words, it can also be said that you have to do what you have heard. That is, you have to go into the subtle aspects. Just as it is only when yogurt is churned and made smooth that butter can be made from it, so too, this is a matter of going into the subtly. Due to the lack of going into the subtly, that is Mahinta, you find it to be hard work, mehnat. Instead of going into the subtle depths of something, you see it in its gross form. At the time of service, develop a subtle intellect and go into the subtle aspects of knowledge and relate that to others and take them into the depths of knowledge. Then neither will they have to labor nor will you have to labor so much. The subtle aspect is lacking. You now have to make this effort. How do you develop physical strength? When you chew your food properly, it turns into strength. What is created from that? Blood. You have strength when it is turned into blood. So now do not just see the external superficial form, but try to go into the depths. As you go into the depths of every aspect, you will be able to see the jewels and you will know the value of everything. The more you know the value of knowledge and service, the more valuable a jewel you will become. Since you do not give so much value to the jewels of knowledge, then neither are you able to become so valuable. Try and recognize the value of each jewel. You are the valuable jewels of BaapDada, are you not? What is done with valuable jewels? They have to be kept hidden away. BaapDada keeps his valuable jewels hidden away. You have to understand that he keeps them hidden from Maya. Why does he keep them in order to hide them from Maya? The more valuable a jewel someone is, the closer he will sit on the heart throne of BaapDada. It is when you become seated on the heart throne that you claim the throne of the kingdom. Baba says, it is when you become seated on the heart throne that you claim the throne of the kingdom. So what is the throne of the confluence age? Do you have a throne or are you a beggar? What throne have you received at the confluence age? The throne of BaapDada's heart. The throne is more elevated than the thrones of the whole world. Baba says this throne, which throne? BaapDada's heart throne is more elevated than the thrones of the whole world. No matter how big a throne you receive in the golden age, what is that compared to this throne? That is BaapDada's heart throne. With compared to BaapDada's heart throne, what is the comparison even if you get a big throne in the golden age? Maya will not able to do anything when you are seated on this throne. You will not have to climb onto and get off this throne. By remaining seated on this throne, that is BaapDada's heart throne, you will be liberated from all the bondages of Maya. Acha, Shanti.